All right. You have Jim Carty here with Duke Robillard. We have Blues and Beyond YouTube channel as usual and the Patch newspaper that I write for. And it's always a pleasure to have you on there, Duke.
Good to be here.
Yeah, so you got a new record out and it is entitled Blast Off. Why don't you
Right.
tell me about Blast Off?
Well, it's a collection of tunes of all the different styles that I play and have played. There's rock and roll, there's blues, there's R&B, there's soul, there's a swing,
Mhm.
uh, jazz. Yeah, it's kind of, but it's all bluesy. Everything's bluesy and fits together. But
Mhm. Mhm.
but it's the idea was that I would make an album of just all the things that I do, which I've made quite a few albums this way, and they always turn out to be good, and people end up liking them because it's like turning on the radio and hearing different artists in a way, because there's
Right.
so many different styles.
Well, I mean, I think the records you're producing in the last several years can't miss. I mean, the lineup that you have is
Oh
just
yeah,
superlative. And I know it's partially your amazing talent. People want to work with you. You've been doing this a long time. I mean, and you're a great networker, which I know from knowing you for 30 years plus. Um, so tell me a little bit about the folks who are in the band, and you had some special guests, Billy Novick, who we both know is a great Reeds man, is a special guest, it looks like as well.
absolutely.
Yeah, he's great.
Well, the band consists of Bruce Bears on keyboards,
Yep.
um, Mark Texera on drums, Marty Ballou on bass,
Yep.
and myself on guitar, Doug
Mhm.
James on baritone and tenor sax, and Mark Early on tenor sax. And for the record, on some tunes, we have Billy Novick
Hmm.
playing clarinet and also Doc Shannonhouse
Yep.
playing
Yep. I
trumpet.
almost missed him. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
I,
so it's all people that have my band. I mean, most of these guys have been with me for like 20 years, or
right.
have been in and out of my bands over the last 50 years.
Right.
like
Right.
like
So,
Marty, he's played with me a long time ago, and then he's been with me now for I can't remember how many years, but I get cloudy on that because as time goes by, my memory gets a little foggy.
who doesn't want Marty though? I mean, he's so easygoing. He's encyclopedic as you are. And,
Yes.
you know, there are very few people like you and Marty Ballou who are as encyclopedic about this American music thing that we love.
He is an encyclopedia, that's for sure.
As we talk about that, one of the things I did want to talk about that's outside of the realm of the record, and I don't think people are making a big enough deal about it, but you are so learned about our music that we love. It's the BB King Centennial. What can you tell me your thoughts about BB?
Oh, BB is, I like to say that T-Bone Walker invented electric blues guitar and BB King brought it to the world.
Mm.
BB popularized it and through severe hard work. I mean, I remember seeing BB in the late 60s in a New York club where there were about 10 people in the audience. And of
Isn't
course,
that a shame?
it is a shame.
Happened, but it did. It's how it went.
Well, and I met BB back in the early 70s when we opened for him at Suffolk Downs. And he came directly up to me after our set and
Mm.
said, you remind me of my favorite guitar player, Wild Bill Jennings. And I went, oh my
Nice.
God, I can't believe BB King is saying this to me. And we've been friends ever since.
Amazing.
And luckily I've got to play many shows with him and to sit in with him, and uh, he's just a great person. Besides being the icon of music that he is, he's just such a supportive, nice guy. He was just the best.
That's interesting that he mentioned Wild Bill Jennings, which I do hear, the same threads there with you and Wild Bill, but he also was a big Django fan.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You know?
yeah, yeah. He says that's where he got the vibrato from that he
Yeah, yeah.
uses.
And I think he lamented not making more jazz records other than the few small forays that he did.
Well, he didn't consider himself a jazz artist, but there was jazz in his playing.
Yeah,
There's a heavy influence of Charlie Christian in BB's playing.
sure, sure.
And I'm back in when I was in the Thunderbirds. We did a summer tour, the BB King tour, 1991, I think it was.
Mm,
And every night I got to listen to him. And there were certain nights where he would pull up a chair and sit there and play like just like unbelievable jazz influence playing in his blues, and it was shocking. I heard it on some of his earlier records, but
hmm.
it was just amazing how great he could play, and uh, when he wanted to play that style, it just came out of him.
Yeah, isn't that just a treat when those nights happen?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I got to see a lot of them because we did that whole tour with him, so
Yeah, those summits, those BB King Blues Summits or whatever they called them.
yeah,
Um,
it was BB King, Buddy Guy, the Thunderbirds, and Dr. John. So
wow.
it was an amazing, night of music every night.
Hmm. Now, the other thing that's really intriguing, uh, the video that I saw for the record on the tune Lowdown, I see
Yes.
that, the band plays live at the Fallout Shelter in Norwood for some live band shots. And then I assume that's AI generated, the lady in the thigh-high boots strutting
Uh,
around looking good.
Bill Hurley says that it's not, that it's real. I'm sure they filtered it some way so it kind of looks that way, but I honestly don't know his secret. But he told me it wasn't AI.
I
Uh,
don't think Bill Hurley's budget is big enough to have that lady do the video.
Well, I just don't know what the story is, but whoever
I'll
she is,
believe
did
him.
a
I'll believe
great job.
him. Nonetheless, I enjoy the thigh-high boots, and
Yeah, she did quite a job.
yeah, you know, touchdown. Unlike
Yeah,
the Patriots.
it was, yeah, right. She was low down.
Yeah, yeah. No, I love the video, and the band sounds great, and I was seeing that a lot of the collectors are back getting vinyl, and folks can buy this on vinyl as well as the CD and digital formats,
Yes,
which is
absolutely.
wonderful.
And it
And
sounds great on vinyl. They were pressed in the Czech Republic,
oh,
and for some reason, they seem to sound better than most of the other pressings of my records that have come out, since the rebirth of vinyl fad.
hmm.
This wherever they had them done, the sound quality is like really, really good.
You
So
know,
I'm really happy to have it on.
Jay Giles and I had this discussion. He said, when they did the Bloodshot record in red vinyl, he said those were the best sounding copies because they had to clean the machines down to change colors from black to red. And he says, but if they've already printed 100,000 black ones and then they put another 100,000 through in black, it just doesn't quite have the quality. I wonder if you just got lucky with a new run after the machines were cleaned, or if the machines are great, or who knows.
I kind of tend to think that in Europe they're even fussier than here as far as
Hmm.
the quality of the sound.
Yeah.
they're the European engineers are the kind that you see with lab coats and stuff. you know?
Absolutely. I mean, when we look back at the American folk blues festivals and from German TV in black and white, and
Right,
you're looking at Sister Rosetta Tharpe or whomever, and Buddy Guy and Magic Sam, and you're like, how did they get HD TV and then, you know, in the 60s? Because it
right.
looked like HD TV, but
Yeah,
of
it
course,
is high quality, but they do remaster stuff
right,
and improve the quality of it. And I've noticed that even with vintage films from the 40s, they can make them look like,
real.
or
Real.
that Ken Burns jazz series.
Mm.
There's stuff in there from the 20s and the 30s that looks like it was shot today.
Uh-huh. Whereas if you go to Chris Stovall Brown's house and watch his videotapes that he's been collecting for 50 years,
Yeah, he's
you don't
been
know
doing
what you're gonna
that.
get. Have you ever done that with Chris?
I haven't done the video thing,
He's
but
got
I've
a lot of stuff.
oh, I know. His reputation is really big as far as collecting
Big time.
vinyl and videos. And well,
Yeah.
I've been involved with a few record vinyl sales with him, like little auction things, private
Mhm.
auctions with three or four or five people,
Interesting.
and he's tough competition.
Cost you a couple bucks, did he? We'll take care of him. That's funny. Well, let's look at your tour dates here. Coming up the 19th of February, you have the T-Can in Natick.
Yes, great
And
club.
I just saw their longtime director retired. He's taking an emeritus position there, uh, which is a little sad.
Ah,
But the T-Can, of course, still carrying on, doing great work, and it's a great facility there.
oh, it sure is a
Yeah.
great sitting room.
And then you head to the Iridium, which is another just fantastic place on the
Oh yeah,
22nd. And then we go down to the Narrows on February 27th, the Fallout Shelter in Norwood on March 14th, and then to
right.
Jan's in March 27th.
Yes, yeah.
So no excuse not to come see Duke Robillard.
Oh yeah, and our seven-piece all-star band, and hear all the new tunes.
Although I must confess, Duke, I'm very sorry. I hounded the folks at the side door to hire you, and then the night that you played Old Lime, I wasn't able to make it. Very sorry.
I think
Next.
we'll probably go back there. I
Good.
think we did pretty well.
Sure. Good, good. I love the room. I mean,
It's a great room.
yeah, yeah. Good. I hope you had a good time. I
Oh,
love my little town.
all right.
Yeah. Actually, I remember seeing you with Brian Calway here on one of those beach gigs. You remember that?
In Connecticut?
Yeah, it was a little
Yeah,
outdoor
yeah, I
thing.
do remember that
Yeah,
gig.
Brian
Yeah,
came down. He
yeah,
was home taking a look in on his parents, and that
yeah,
was a nice treat.
yeah. Mike Law was there too, I
Yep,
think, and
yep,
a few other musicians.
yeah. Good, good. Anything else folks need to know before we let you get on with your day?
Well, just that the 20th is the official release date. Of course, it can be pre-ordered now, and
Mhm.
I don't know if they go right out. I honestly don't. I'm not involved with that end of it. But of course we're going to have the vinyl and the CDs at all our shows, and all the shows you just mentioned are all considered album release parties.
Good, good.
Uh, so come on and bring a few extra bucks so you can pick up a signed copy of vinyl or CD.
Absolutely. Well, great. Well, say hi to Lorene for me and stay warm out there. I think we got another crummy cold weekend coming.
Ah, well, I'm used to it. The
Yeah,
cold hasn't bothered me this year, even though it's colder than it's been for years.
yeah. It's just the amount of snow this
Surprised it's
time.
not bothering me. I think I'm just getting numb because I'm old.
No, you're not. No, you're not. All right, Duke. Well, good to visit, and We'll talk soon.
All right.
All right.
You
Take
good to
care,
see
my
you.
friend.
All right, take it easy.
Bye.